Hey, Grumpy,
Yes.
do you know the difference between a kin?
Locked into that one like, You know the difference between a leopard and a cougar?
What?
Somebody do the recap. I have forgotten what happened last week.
I took control of the situation.
I know
Last
bandits
week,
were involved.
Valva died to a slime.
You wish, you
well,
slime maniac.
that's what I heard. That's what I heard. I heard Valva died to a slime, as Bouclair tried to save Valva. And they ate a banana to throw everyone in the cart and run away.
I think that that's actually true.
I'm a horrible one to do the recap because I wasn't here. You also, on the way back to the Black City, came across several armies of constructs. Someone was trying to get you guys to go see what they were doing. You guys didn't want to, you didn't want to deal with that shit.
Not what they're doing, where they came from. I don't care what they're doing.
Valva couldn't convince anyone to find out where they came from. So you guys went back to the Black City. I think your handler found out that they were heading to some place called Sahith, and he didn't care if they destroyed it. Upon getting back to the Black City, Valva decided, tried to get Oni to identify an item that Valva stole, because he's a thief, and he's a con artist, and he lies to everybody.
It was not stolen. It was the compensation for being distributed.
It was definitely stolen.
No, keep going. You definitely had a right.
Where Valva stood there, black-jawed, for seemed like forever, and then all of a sudden, he transformed into some elf. And Valva had his own little demons, you would say, he had to deal with. And then you guys decided to go on a... Oh, the handler said there is bandits to the south of the Black City that keep harassing people looking for a female elf, and you guys needed to go take care of them. So you went to the Hunters Guild and picked up a quest for that. And most of you guys went to potion shops, and they had just restocked. You got a whole lot of potions because you want to try and make sure that person who took all the potions last time doesn't come back to any potions. And then you ventured outside the city. Oh, you had all gotten crystals as a reward, something like 400 XP on a crystal. So on your way outside the city, you saw Sai trying to panhandle to get XP put into his crystal, but no one wanted to get money for XP. And just outside the city, you found out the problem as 20 bandits and jumped you guys, questioned you, wanted to know if any of you guys were elves.
And
We
then
tried to
somebody
give
turned them
Valva.
on their friends.
Yeah, Valva turned them on themselves. and then fighting ensued, and it was mayhem. And once the bandits started losing, some of them pulled out some little black orb, threw it on the ground, and disappeared. And some of us have different ways of seeing to different things, and we couldn't find out where they were, so they fucking hamscrayed. I think there was a couple left that were charmed.
2 or 3, I believe.
I think actually 4.
No, you killed
One
them.
died. Yeah, I know one died.
You guys are
Yeah,
murderous hobos.
I first got 4, then I more.
Because I know one won his fight, and he's still alive.
No, I think 2 died out of the 6 I charmed.
All I know is the one that was going to get a promotion died.
What?
Yes.
Did he
Which
say?
was that?
He had 3 crits in a row, and then he just got slaughtered.
I think.
There we go. I found it. There are currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 charmed.
I got more. That's fine.
Well, you cast
All
charm
right.
spells twice.
That is true. I'll have them strip all their gear.
You don't
And
get
have
the
them
opportunity
fight
as
each other.
combat. You don't get the opportunity as combat ends. They all grab their chest and fall dead.
Oh shit. Well, then Medusa, glad I didn't use it on you.
And you also hear in your mind, blood for the blood god, blood for the blood god, blood for the blood god. Valva.
And more shall be given. Oh, that wasn't my plans. I was trying to take this chance to learn where their base was. Maybe they have a map or something on them.
Can we search the bodies?
Sure, let's search bodies. And let's get the heads.
I pull out a shovel, and I start going around popping heads off.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't there one that was kind of like a leader captain one?
No, they
Did
were
they
all
get away?
captains.
I know.
Literally, they were
They're
all
all
bandit captains. Because regular bandits just would not have been a challenge for you. These guys were barely a challenge for you. Your handler pokes his head out of the cart. You guys done?
But
Boom.
just cleaning up the mess, dude.
Can we get any information from the charmed ones before you kill them?
I didn't try to kill him. I guess my magic is just too powerful for them that their heart exploded.
Can I search the bodies?
Sure. Make an investigation check.
14.
I mean, they don't have much on them. You'll find a dagger, a scimitar, some studded leather, and like 3 gold pulp pieces on each bandit.
Any of those black balls that they threw in the ground?
Nope.
Wow.
At least not that Roran has seen on his investigation.
Anybody have the Speak of the Dead spell or something like that, dudes?
Nope.
Oni, is there your chance to stand out?
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't hear what you said. Say again.
You get a Speak of the Dead spell or something like that?
No.
You're into necromancy.
He has never used a necromantic spell. Just saying.
He wanted dead bodies. That's going to sue.
No. I wanted their scapulas. There's different.
What's a scapula?
How much? Is he the shoulder blades?
It's a bone. It's a bone. Yeah, he wanted to light him on fire. Or actually, he wanted to crack him.
Yes, I could read the cracks of their future.
Alright.
Yeah. Tell us if they're gonna get back up.
Probably in a different life.
Do people have crystals in them?
You are unsure of that answer. As far as you've heard, no one has told you that they have crystals in them.
I'll ask the handler. Would these guys have had crystals in them?
You know, that's a good question. I don't think anyone's thought to skin a person open to find out.
Alright, I'll start cutting open one of the bodies.
Oh, damn.
He was raised in
What?
lab.
Dude, they are all missing their heads. And you're like, oh no, I just went around with a shovel and popped heads off. And you're like, oh no, to the guy trying to get a crystal for money?
Well, actually, I said, oh, damn to you too. Okay? This is all bloody work. I'm just god on this here, man. I'm just a god on this, my dude. What'd you find?
I don't know yet.
Would me popping the heads off give him assistance on his check?
Unless the crystals are in the heads.
I want to go with the survival on this one. And sure, you can take advantage because there's less meat to cut through. No. Well, that reflects your lineage perfectly. As you cut this bandit open, stern to aft, or whatever, and just crack him open, you do in fact find a crystal in his body.
Found one. And I'll start
I
going
kinda
around to the others.
in my hands. I was like, what exactly did he find that? Like, is that in his heart? His throat?
It was sort of in the
The private
chest
jaw?
cavity.
What was it? Okay. That's. I run my hand to my chest. Do we have one?
Yep. I hold my shovel up. Do you want us to find out? Go back to work.
What art crystals again?
Bumps of mana that we can exchange for money.
Yes.
And stuff that Archie keeps trying to shove in his chest.
Yep.
The handler will step out of the cart looking absolutely baffled at what he's just witnessed and goes, I think we need to challenge that definition. I'm going to be having a word with the mages assembly after this. And my therapist, maybe.
I think all our therapists want to do it. All our therapists.
You can collect 17 crystals of the light blue variety.
I assume the same for the heads. Not the light blue part, but
Yes, there are 17 bodies in which you can take heads from if that is what you were after.
That's the mission.
make a sack, throw them in. I got like 4 sacks.
We are finding out about our party members.
Yeah. 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 The handler just goes back into the cart.
So we found the bandits, but I don't believe all these are all there is. Should we look for more?
Maybe you should go ask the handler that just threw up inside the cart if we're good. If this qualifies as
We're
finding.
fine.
It's his quest.
That's true.
I think we're still doing this to level up. We're still.
Oh wait, we gotta find enough bandits to level up? Alright. Game on.
Do this. Handler. Do we have a general location of their base, or we just go around the plains just look for random bandits looking for an elf?
That wasn't even remotely the quest. You were just supposed to take care of some bandits that were hassling people going down the southern road. I think you have fulfilled that obligation and gone above and below.
But when I went to the Hunters Guild to ask if they had any rewards out on bandits, they said, yeah, we get 20 iridium a head.
That doesn't mean there are any more heads to give. And I don't think they meant literally.
Well, they should have said that.
I'm going to have a word with the council.
Yeah, they definitely need to explain that. They just want 20 a bandit. No heads.
Like, I you took a head without the head. It just makes no sense. Just the same. So what's the next quest then?
Uh, that will have to wait till after I speak with the council.
Out of character. How far did we leave the Black City before we ran into these guys?
2 hours?
Yeah, it was only like 2 hours before the encounter roll came up.
So technically, we're still inside the mountain, right?
No, 2 hours outside of the mountain because you guys took the
Oh, we
portal
teleported
out.
to the-
Yes.
I gotcha. Yep.
Okay. Alright. Back to the courts.
Throw the sacks in the cart.
Okay. So you guys heading back. It takes another 2 hours. Find yourselves in the Black City. Your handler gets off the cart without a word to you and just starts to walk off in the Noble District direction.
Oh, wait. Evelyn, where did you take the heads? Don't you want your head?
Well, he didn't want the heads. It was the Hunters Guild.
They didn't mean.
I make him uncomfortable.
You realize he can kill you in literally one attack, right?
And at this point,
Are you trying to commit suicide? Is this one of those suicide by cop moments?
I am a self-hating pretty. But yeah. But that's okay. Let's go to the main city too.
Okay, well, you're in Black City. What would you like to do?
Well, I mean, we could go to the Hunters Guild, see if they're still open. I don't know if they're late nights or early nights.
Sure. Wait.
Welcome to the Hunters Guild.
I throw 4 sacks on the thing. We're here to collect the reward on the bandits.
One moment. It opens the sacks. Please tell me you're not attempting to become next emperor.
Yeah. Well, the quest said 20 iridium ahead.
You see him. It's an expression. All you had to do was.
Without the head.
Oh, wait a second. I think
It just walks
there's
to the
you.
back. It just walks to the back.
Is he getting
Come-
the iridium?
He comes back with a sack of what sounds like iridium, sets it on the counter. These are yours to keep as it shoves the bags ahead back to you.
We also have some crystals turn in. I'll give him the 17 light blue crystals.
It looks at them, puts it in the machine, and you hear a boop boop. And a display appears for it on its side, or the facing it, and it looks down, looks at the bag of heads, looks at you, looks back down at the screen. Its head literally explodes. And then its body just goes.
Sai, why don't you put one of the heads on top of the robot? Let's see what it works.
Okay. I take one.
It's a little more complicated than that. I never really learned the trick to it, but
I'm slowly
Well, you
realizing
can't get any more dead.
that we should not, any of us should not be emperors. I'm slowly realizing that.
Well, I'll tell you right now, Bouclair
Well,
did not
to be
participate
fair,
in any of that shit. I didn't cut off
and
anybody's
Bouclair got most of our
head,
votes.
and yeah, I probably cried while it was actually happening, and then this probably went into the carriage or whatever, and just like, oh fuck.
Are we the monsters?
You see a blue square appear on the counter, and it's like almost like an elevator comes up of blue energy. And appears to be a sack of coins. As your crystals start to disappear one by one.
I'll take the coins.
Okay. There is now no one to man the hunting guild at this moment.
Yeah. I'm gonna go sit where the robot was. I'm gonna prop him up on the side with a bandit head on. Say, I want to make sure no one fucks with the place.
Is there one of those open closed signs on the front door that you can flip?
Yes. Yes.
I'll flip it closed.
I still say just put the bandit head on top of the machine. See what happens. When the,
Didn't you hear Roran said it's more complicated than that? And didn't you see me put the head on top of it? As he was saying it's more complicated than that?
no, I did not because my phone's breaking up and I didn't hear half of that. Half shit. So
Right.
okay.
Yes, it has been tried.
Blood
Not
just
successful.
seeping into the circuitry.
Do we just leave it like this, or should I stay here until someone shows up? Can we like lock the?
Maybe you should put a note.
Oh yeah, is there a
saying
lock?
sorry?
Can we lock the door from the inside?
Yes. Yes, there's like a giant iron bar.
All right. You guys leave and I'll lock up. And are we gonna get together in the morning to figure out what we're gonna do, or meet at the Adventurers Guild, or do you want to do more Hunters quests?
Check the border. See if there's anything interesting.
I don't think we can accept quests without. Also, does anyone have a Hunter's Guild card?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
I
same.
think, right? Because I've been doing Hunter's Quest before.
Yes.
Oh, we could usually peruse. We don't have to accept it right now. Once the handler comes back, we can say which we want to take.
He might have a specific mission for us separate from these, but
That's fair. Daddy. Everyone go drinking? We got coin now.
So from the original thing, it was 56 iridium and 6 steel, and 6 cobalt if you're keeping track of.
For what?
From the original, from the heads for the 20 iridium a head.
Oh, gotcha.
I don't know what the crystals gave us.
Upon quick inspection, Roar, you'd find it's 850 iridium.
And Blue Clear won't take any of that.
Are they clear?
Nah, boss, you can have my cut.
I can argue with that. My dude.
if we're dividing it 6 ways, it's 141.6 repeating.
Okay, just divide it 5 ways.
170 each.
Got it.
Oh, who was it who gave me the 4 iridium for my moonsicle?
I did.
Right, then you can add 4 more. Pay back.
Nope. So, drinking games, people? First round's on me.
I'm gonna shoot you guys all out so I can lock up the door.
How late in the day is it at 2200?
2 hours after dusk, essentially.
Not a time, but they're drinking. 1, 2.
Is there anything happening at the arena?
There might be. Yes. There would be some chocobo races going on right now.
Oh. Well, that's better. Let's go. So good.
Yeah, I'll head to the arena, see the races.
Your druid might give us an edge in the gambling.
I'll also go just to see.
Is there
Just see
like
the
a
race.
window in the Hunter's Guild?
No, it's just an open counter, essentially.
I mean, to see outside.
Yes.
I want to go over to the window and Misty step outside. So it's blocked.
Okay. Duly noted.
And join up with the group.
Prevent everybody who's supposed to go inside from coming in.
Guess that's a bridge you'll come across when it happens. So is everybody making their way to the Chocobo races?
No, Blue Killer's gonna go find Buznick's brother that was looking for him, the city guard captain or whatever.
Right. All right. 1 second. Let's see. You. Make a investigation check.
Oh! Don't sit down too hard in your chair. You're popping and just falling on you. Investigation. Oh yeah, I'm awesome at these. These are my bestest. Just like I thought it would be.
And go ahead and throw a survival in there too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's another one of those really good ones. Hey, I don't know. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do this. I don't know if I used my. I can't remember if I used my fucking. Yeah, it don't matter.
You did actually. You replaced one of the bad guys' roles, I think, or I remember you. I do remember you.
But my own.
Or a damage roll that you can see, but
It was for me.
I had
believe.
a nat 20 to 16, and I think I used a nat 20 for something. But yeah, no, we're good.
So how long would Bouclier try searching for this individual?
6.5 minutes, which is obviously not enough time, and it kind of matches the roles that I have.
Yep.
I mean, he would just spend the rest of the time like just wandering the city, replaying the incident over and over again with the bandits. Just like just and it's like almost like building an anger, and like if like somebody bumps him, he kind of fucking shoves back real hard, just like almost looking for a fight, I would say.
Let's see if he finds one. No. Somehow, in your distress, and you just replaying this scene over and over, you turn down this way, you turn down that way, and you have somehow picked the one route in the entire city that avoids a living soul. Like in that entire time that you're kind of like revving yourself up and getting a little bit psyched out by all this, you didn't find a single person anywhere. And you finally find yourself kind of circled back around to the voiceless flute after spending, like you said, several minutes just wandering aimlessly and kind of existing in that state. Was anyone else deviating from the arena path? Doesn't sound like it. Okay. So, you all find yourself at the arena. Stands are filled. Good time of night. It's a decent temperature in Primber. Right? Am I tripping? Oh no, it's cold as balls out. That's right. But the stadium is warmed with magic, so it's not like perfect temperature, but it's not like also so freezing that you couldn't stand to be here. And you hear various announcements going on about various chocobos taking the lead. There's an accident on the field. Look at that guy. He's being dismembered. Oh, the humanity.
Oh shit!
Give him that chair.
As Sai says, give him a chair. You watch a chocobo with a claw pick up a fucking metal chair and smash it on another rider.
Where do we place bets on these guys?
There's an officials booth. There's also several. If you know where to look, there's several not so kosher bookkeepers who are also taking bets.
I have the feature of Gambler, which allows me to know the odds, who has the best odds of winning. My odds of winning.
Nobody. There are 10
I'm going
chocobos, and each has a 10% chance of winning.
I'm betting 250 on whatever chocobo picked up a chair.
That's actually what I think. I'll match it.
Chairbo. So you're also putting 250 on the same chair chocobo? All right, 500 on Chairbo. Is anyone
I
else
don't know
betting,
these
or
guys' vibe.
is everybody else just kind of observing?
All right. But use your dream magic. Tell me which one's the sure thing.
I'm sure they've warded against that.
Just try. Come on. Think of the money.
It wouldn't be fair.
Gambling's not about fair. It's about beating the odds. Everybody know the house wins. That's why you gamble to beat the odds, to beat the house.
Is that another metaphor?
Well,
I don't.
oh no, go ahead.
I don't really have any spells that will help them, at least not subtly.
Okay. It was worth a shot.
Or in moonbeams them.
And that's when he finds out it's a reflector chocobo. Just kidding. So race begins. Chairbo is off to a good start.
I'm going to use Speak with Animals to cheer for Chairboat.
Oh, there we go. Chairboat, my dude.
Chairbo takes the lead with I Lost My Pants in second place. And Oh God, My Eye in third. As they round the second bend, Chairbo continues to keep the lead. But I Lost My Pants trips and falls and ends up being at the back of the pack.
Is he wearing pants?
No, he's not. He still lost his pants. And now his rider has also appeared to be missing his shirt. And then, Oh God, My Eye is dropped back to fourth place as this son of a bitch takes third place. And the speedster takes second. Coming around that third bend, Jesus. Cherbo is still in first place.
Chair
Hell
above,
yeah!
chair above, chair above.
Give him the chair! Give him the chair!
Cherbo is still in first place, followed by Got the Speedster, followed by This Son Bitch. The places do not change around the third bin, and for the fourth bin, it's neck and neck between Speedster and the Cherbo. Everyone else has dropped back to a point where it's pretty easy to determine that it's going to be one of these two who win. And as they are getting close to the finish line, and it's the first time in the history I've ever known. I'm just kidding. Both of them break the finish line at the exact same time.
Photo finish.
So, does he mean you win? What? I don't understand.
The officials look baffled because this does not happen too often, so they do not have very many regulations behind this. So they kind of go off to the side for a second to deliberate, using various kinds of magic to determine who was the actual winner.
One gets first and third, the other gets second and fourth.
As they go by alphabetical order, Cherbo goes first. So
The officials come back and say, Cherbo has won the Grand Prix! His opponent, the Speedster, gave it his best, but it was won by just a tiniest fraction of a beak forward.
yeah.
Always bet on the bigger beak.
After that, they tell you there's going to be another race, but it's like 15 minutes before the next one begins. I'll come back to this group in a second. Bouclair, you are now standing in the front of the voiceless flute.
I need some place to drink.
The voiceless flute is both a place to drink and sleep.
Oh, I will start the drinking then.
Okay. They have whatever you can imagine, and because you are under Bravenhold's charge, they basically just let you drink whatever. They don't check you or anything.
Nice.
Quick cut back over to the group. As you guys are standing there waiting for the next race, if you are waiting for the next race, make a perception check. Oh, and I also need to calculate your winnings.
Yeah, I think I'm over calculate with the winnings thing, so I think I'm out of the perception thing.
Same here.
Damn, Oni.
He's just looking around.
Sai and Valva, roll me a D100. Anyone else keeping an eye out, or are you just gonna rely on Oni in this one?
Valve, you need someone to roll, right?
Yes, please.
Someone want to roll for Valva? I got a 29. Valvo got a 71.
Each contestant who placed their bet at 250 wins a staggering 1,007 iridium and 5 steel pieces.
Good choice. Sorry.
You said 1,700, and then
No,
iridium.
1,007 iridium and 5 steel
1,007.
pieces.
Yeah, great. I bet Cherbo every time.
Oni, as you are the one who is observing the crowd, you know, you're trying to relax, you take your mind off of things that happened today, unwind a little bit, but you're still an adventurer, or at least you're kind of coming into this role. So you know to be at least somewhat alert, even in a place like the Black City. And as you're kind of keeping an eye out on the crowd, watching over everything, you'll notice there is a increase in the amount of city guards in the arena than when you guys first walked in. And they appear to be not necessarily looking at you, but looking in your general direction.
Is that the tune?
The tune, I guess you're kind of in the same direction. They were at the time you were making this check. They were both at the kind of winnings booth or the official bet officials box. So while they may have been also looking in that direction, it seemed more closer to your direction.
I'll kind of point that out there, but it's like there's a lot more security than usual, and they're kind of looking at around our direction. See, starts looking around at what maybe what's gonna catch his eye. Anyone that looks suspicious while looking around.
No, as far as you can tell in the crowd, no one looks like they would be attracting the attention of the guard. All look like average everyday Joes. Maybe a few other adventurers like sprinkled in there, but they're not like dressed to the nines. They're just kind of in standard street clothes.
I can't spot what they're really looking at. No. Have y'all done anything lately to warrant the guards? As he looks at Sai and Val.
Well,
We're not there,
yeah,
so this
Robert
is all
said.
you guys. This is all you guys. We're cheering for Chairbo, collecting our thousands, thousands among thousands
I
of
know.
kobolds.
Funny to think that that's 100,000 kobolds.
Rolling in the cobalt.
It would be funny if they were
That's
petty
a
enough to
really
pay you
good.
only in
They're little
kobolds.
kitty poles. I'll even go back to pretty form just to scream my feeling.
But as you're making these observations, Oni, the announcements come on that the next race is about to begin. To maintain the standards of fairness, Cherbo will not be competing in this race. Are you still interested in observing the next race, or is everybody wanting to vacate the premises?
Tony will still be there.
I'm
So
hooked.
Cheryl's and racing.
250 on Speedster.
I put 300. Get my lucky charm, Zach. Get my lucky charm. Don't fail me.
Well, don't say that.
Just put it on your all on you.
Now we're doomed. We're doomed. You just reversed Bolliciferied us.
I'll still be keeping a side eye on the guards.
Give it a point. He speak to the other chocobo to ask them to slow down.
Wait, are we going to return in the group now? Who did you want to ask to ask the chocobos to slow down?
Ronan, he speaks.
That only lasts a minute.
Oh, fuck.
10 minutes, but 15 minutes in between the races. So
Yep.
Yeah, I gotcha.
At the start of the race, all the chocobos take off except Speedster and Slap Yo Mama. They are both still standing at the starting line. And then after a little bit of coaxing from their riders, they are spurred forward. And they are dead last in the first race as Blunted Talons is in first place, followed by I Lost My Pants, and third place is Oh God My Eye.
I told you, Valva.
I still blame you for this.
Unfortunately, the second turn is not looking any better as they still stay at the back of the pack. They've at least caught up to the pack now, but they are still both almost tied for dead last. And there is no change in the hierarchy so far of Blunted Talon in first. I Lost My Pants in second, and Oh God My Eye in third.
Speedster, if you win, it's unlimited cotton candy. That should motivate him.
Third turn. he seems to be slowing down even more.
Oh,
Panting.
cotton candy.
Panting and puffing, almost as if he blew too much energy trying to catch up to the pack. He's still in dead last, but Slap Your Mama has advanced himself to 5th place in a wonderful burst of speed. And I Lost My Pants has overtaken Blunted Talons, and Oh God, My Eye is still in 3rd. And for the final turn, Speedster just straight up stops. And it's just like, her, her, and collapses due to exhaustion. And in a interesting turn of events, Blunted Talon falls all the way back to 7th place. Lost My Pants has fallen back all the way to 5th place. And Oh God, My Eye has fallen back to 4th place. As Slap Yo Mama has advanced to 1st place and takes the finish line.
Yeah. I mean, I'm happy we won the first one.
I mean, you're still technically net positive.
I actually don't blame for this one. I feel like it went so bad because of me now. Damn.
It's you don't. That's like saying, nothing bad could happen. You don't say that.
Yeah, but you just said it. Holy shit.
I take 2 steps to the left. Start throwing salt over my shoulder.
So deduct your respective bets from your money. An announcement comes on the PA. We're sorry, folks. We're going to have to suspend the races. The city guard has informed us that there has been a threat upon the arena, and we take all threats seriously. We hope you guys won the money that you were looking for, and if not, there's always next time. Please make a quiet and orderly fashion exit out of the arena. Have a good night.
That's one of those metaphors, right?
I believe so.
I run out hysterical.
I don't.
So we all making our way out. Head to the voiceless flute.
Yeah, we're not doing a sigh though. We're going quiet, normal.
As you guys exit, you don't see Sai anywhere.
Did he get picked up by guards? Is there a trail of his tune muck anywhere?
Yes, and it abruptly stops, like in the center of the road. Or thoroughfare, I guess, in this case.
Yeah, kind of guessed it was him.
What'd he do?
He infected people with the Toon virus.
Again?
Well, he has, and they were aware of it. So they must have decided in such a crowded, busy place he was a threat.
I was thinking it was the Hunters Guild stuff.
Could probably be many things.
Fair enough. Should we bail him out? I'm actually sure what we should do here.
I'll
Um,
Slate, you can go to the voiceless flute and go to bed.
Yeah, instructor will tell us what happened.
Mm-hmm. Bar games, anybody?
Walks away to go get food and then go to sleep.
You see Bouclier slumped over the bar, apparently telling stories as he is drinking.
I sit beside him. What's wrong, dude?
What's the story?
You can read it in the RP.
RP. What RP?
Wednesday RP channel. Really? No. Sorry. Being attacked by my wife.
Some will like that idea, but okay. I don't see your Wednesday RP channel.
It's right under Wednesday.
You have to go to Brad's channel and click like the little check mark on it to
Oh,
have it.
you're the student. I thought it was just up for everybody.
It's supposed to be, but he has weird roles, so.
Yeah, here, I'll just post it in.
Did I forget to mark you as a Wednesday player?
I
No,
guess
you're a
so.
Wednesday. Oh, you're a Wednesday player.
Wasn't that part of it?
Sometimes
weird.
channels get hidden.
That's weird.
That's why it's been so quiet in there.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, there's some RPing
You know.
going on, and I thought other people were like, man, I thought these guys would use this thing. It'd be fun. And once he notices that like the group has showed up, he will also buy them drinks. Excuse himself to drain the lizard. That used to. Oh, and then he will like head outside and hmm,
Is he gonna go to an alleyway and do that? But dude, Barwood has a restroom. I don't know why he's going out there.
How many steel pieces did we win, by the way?
5.
don't like him being alone by him at this time. I will follow Blue Care, make sure he's safe.
Try to make a lot of noise if anything happens.
I'll tell him you're here.
All right.
So if that's all you're going to do for the rest of the night, as you walk outside, Valva Bouclier is nowhere to be found.
Motherfucking bitch. Can I do a quick survival so I can find where he walked off to?
You can.
Oh, I'm so good at this. Amazing at this. Not bad at this, actually.
As you start to look around for tracks or indicators of where your friend might have gone, it's confusing. There are like 12 different sets of reptilian-like tracks going in almost every direction.
You said 12? A set
Yep.
of tracks?
Yep.
Busnick, you would have told me about your brothers before, right? How many brothers do you have? Oh, yes. Yeah, recognized before.
I have 6 brothers. No. Yeah, 6 eldest. So yeah, 6 brothers.
So you're more.
His brothers
I
would
am
be
the
mimic.
I am the and I'm the youngest of the obviously the group.
Yep. I try to follow these reptilian tracks the best I can.
Which set? There are 12 different ones
Yeah.
going in different directions.
Yeah. Oh, fuck it. I go back to the inn and tell him that the cleric got taken.
Are you sure he was taken?
But he got lost. At very least. I followed him out. How quick can a person walk away? Especially that drunk.
I'll go outside to where the tracks are. Looking around, do I see any animals in the area?
Stray cat, a rat, some owls flying overhead, some bats.
I will speak with animals to the cat. And I'll say, did you see a lizard person exit this bar a few minutes ago?
No, sorry, sir. I just got here myself. Was hoping to bum some goodies from the chef out back. as it kind of sits there and licks its paw.
Uh, I'll try the same question to the rat.
I saw several lizard persons. Kind of went everywhere. The most recent one went that direction and points down an alley going northwest.
Thank you, and I'll give a bit of jerky from my rations to the rat and the cat.
Thank you, as they kind of scurry off.
And I'll tell them the most recent lizard folk to pass here went that way. If you want to try and follow that.
Yes, let's go. I've run. Pretty clear. I'll drink a potion too, because whatever could happen. My
I'll
bad.
go as well.
As the two of you go looking for your friend, you both round a corner, and both of you feel this separately. So not the same, but you both feel this same feeling of almost like a bag thrown over you. You find yourself being lifted up and carried away by someone who you can tell is incredibly strong.
Damn it.
I will put a pause on you two for a second. Oni, all your friends are gone. Bouclier excused himself to use the bathroom. The attorney went outside to try to find him. Came back, said that he was missing. Roran went back out with him, and then say 10 minutes go by. If you do nothing, 10 minutes go by. If you do nothing, 15 minutes goes by.
Yeah, they're adults. And they're
Okay.
also trying to become emperors. He's like, yeah. The first couple minutes when before he left, when Claire said that he'll pay for their drinks, he's like, can he's paying for it, so can I just make it into a meal? I
Yeah,
don't want to
sure.
drink.
Sure, we can do that.
And I would have definitely paid like well over anything that would
Okay.
have been. Yeah, I realized I walked out, but like I would have like maybe like
Open that tab.
like left a little fucking bag of money or something.
Okay. Okay. So basically, you're just gonna. Let me just ask it this way: if they don't come back in like 5 hours, are you gonna care, or are you just gonna assume they're doing something and you're gonna get your rest in?
They don't. I would say around 30 minutes he would have like walked out, but not to go like look for them. It would have been just to go, like, why the hell am I gonna pay for a room when we got the little like
The cart.
the cart that could become a house. And he's gonna walk back to the cart.
And as you walk in, you'll hear a sort of familiar sound of a sword clanging against like wooden targets. And you'll see that if you peek in, you'll see it's just Riven kind of. It seems like he's talking to himself, but you're smart enough to understand that he's talking to his sword. He's like trying to coax it to do things. And since you can't hear the other half of the conversation, it just sounds like he's talking to himself as he smashes into these like dummy looking things.
Hey, Archie. See you crazy as ever.
Yep.
Where are the others? They haven't came here yet?
No, it's just been me all day.
That's kind of lonely and sad.
Yeah, I got this guy. I'll point to the sword. Anyways, have fun.
Alright. Make the cart a house.
It is.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, there's what, 3 floors? Isn't
Yeah.
there? Yeah. So one's a training room, one's a house, and one's I forget what the other options are.
One of the wagon wheels will be wet. Suspiciously a large
Peed on it?
puddle. In
Out of character. You
Yeah,
peed on
yes.
it?
Yes.
I have to speak with my master on that one.
All right. So, just to cut over to you, Archie, for a second. Are you just going to be training until you're ready to go to sleep?
Yep.
You're not going to go searching for these guys if they've been gone
I
8+
didn't know.
hours.
Nah, I figured they'd come back.
Such
Okay,
valuable
that's
partners we have.
okay. So cutting back to Valva.
Because Oni just came back, so I'm like, well, if he's coming back, the rest should be back shortly.
But they haven't came back in 8 hours, so I don't know how that.
He came back.
Well, I'll say it's going to be 8 hours by the time. I was just asking in a time gap. If 8 hours goes by, is he going to do anything by that point, or is there going to be like in an 8-hour time window? Is there a point where you're going to be like, "Huh, I should probably go look for them," or are you just going to assume they're coming back at some point?
Is this 8 hours after Oni showed up?
Yes.
Then, and is it nighttime?
It is currently nighttime. Yes.
Then I'd probably ask Oni if he had seen them at all today.
I'm guessing this is from waking up.
No, this is so. I'm just saying. At what point would you have this conversation in an 8-hour span?
Probably like 5 hours in. If after 5 hours, if they hadn't shown up, I'd be like, "Hey, have you seen them?"
Probably 3 hours for me. I would have been like,
Yep, because you were gone 2 hours.
yes.
And
I've been like,
somebody kidnapped Blue Claire.
no one could kidnap Claire. He's very strong.
Well, at 3 hours, if we're having this conversation, then I would ask you, and then if you didn't know, and I definitely didn't know because I even left the cart, then I'd say,
Yeah.
probably go look for them.
All right. You go. Let's go.
Let's go to the educated teacup and see if we can find the handler and go from there.
Sure. Yeah. I think maybe this might actually. Before we go, I think they're arrested. I'm not gonna lie.
What?
The guards were looking at us when we were at the stadium.
Oh.
Or looking in our general direction. I think they got taken by the guards.
You say something now?
That's the back of my mind, but I hope it's not true.
Well, let's go check and see if they're in the quarters.
Yeah, we can go ask security. Actually, I'll contact the instructor first.
Yeah.
I'll just send them with the guild card. I think the others are in prison. We're gonna go check.
And since the sword was noticed last time, I'm gonna find some type of cloth inside the tower or something and just wrap it around the hilt to cover the sword a little more discreetly, especially when we're in the city.
Okay.
Sorry. This all started before I could get a chance to react to being grabbed. Can I even try something, or
You could try. Yeah, before we go too far. I was just trying to see where everything's going. Uh, what would you like to attempt to do?
bonus action monstrous form ooze?
Ooh.
I can move through a space as small as 1 inch, uh, and try to wiggle out of the grasp.
It's not so much a grasp as a bag is literally thrown over you.
Crevice of the bag opening.
I mean, I imagine it's a
So
cloth bag, right?
so yes, you could pull that off in a news form. And
Plastic bag.
as you're coming out, you will see someone walking away with a giant black bag with the city insignia on it in one direction, and another, and a leonin in full plate armor staring down at you in your ooze form.
Okay. Plane shift. I can't see Alva, can I?
No.
Not this time.
Plane shift elemental plane of fire.
Okay. You make it away because he doesn't have a way to stop you from doing that.
I can't change shift.
Oh, I know. Out of everybody, you're one of the ones not escaping.
What did I do?
What didn't you do?
I didn't eat another plane. That's a plus.
Your sins are finally catching up to you, Mr.
Oh,
Eat a
fuck.
Plane.
Hey. I bear suffer my sins, okay?
But yeah, so you find yourself on the plane of fire.
I'd probably plane shift again to the cart at that point.
As you enter the
Or-
material plane, you make it to the cart, unless you want to change that choice.
No, I'd go to the cart. 'Cause I would know Archie is at the cart, right?
Yep. Yeah, basically, when you guys split off to go to the arena, he just went in the direction of the. Well, technically, he didn't leave the cart. He just got out and started changing the settings.
Then yeah, I'd go to the cart.
As you make it to the cart, treat yourself as if you have 3 levels of exhaustion. One of the things you would have noticed, even in your ooze form, is that bag seems to have effects similar to paladin auras, and it basically sapped your strength, but not as a strength stat, but as in your let's say stamina. So you're not actually at 3, but until you recover from this temporary effect, act like you have 3 levels of exhaustion. And I'd say timing wise, then you would actually get back before Oni does. Because you guys didn't even make it maybe 10 minutes away from the bar before this happened.
Then I'll run into Archie and say, me and Valva got grabbed by some people. Looked like they worked for the city. Maybe Claire too. Not sure.
SI.
So yeah, Archie, it's up to you what you want to do with that information. This is technically happening before Oni gets back.
I was just told that that he was grabbed.
Yep.
Um, I would look to Roran. Should we try to find the others? And any idea why he was grabbed?
Not in particular. We weren't doing anything illicit.
What were you guys doing when they grabbed you?
Looking for Bouclair.
Oh. Okay. I'm not aware of any bounties on us at this time. Did they look familiar?
The bag had city crest on it, and one of them was a Leonin in full plate.
Any suggestions?
Only thing I can think of is contacting our handler, see exactly
Yeah.
what is going on.
Yeah, let's start there. That's a good start.
Could I have left that guy like a message or something? Or
Yes.
that's interesting. Okay.
Yes,
Like,
you
even
can
if it's
because
just
you.
real quick, like that. If just like, hey, or something. Gotcha.
Yeah, you know your cards are capable of sending messages, and you have his information.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. Yeah, I would. Yeah, just to him. There we go. That's perfect.
Did they say where they were taking you? I'd ask Roran.
No, they didn't say anything.
Okay. All right. I guess we just wait for a response from the handler and then go from there.
My apologies. Couldn't hear anybody, so I had to reconnect. Has only got back over there yet, or he's still?
No, they're still. So he got back before you did, since he was able to escape his captor, and they're now waiting for the handler, who will respond. I am unsure what is going on. I will check with the authorities and see if I can figure out what has happened. Be in touch soon.
Got it. I would say, should we just wait here or?
No, that was my little RP of me. After I cast that spell.
Oh,
I
gotcha,
knew his
gotcha.
name.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, that would be after the long ass time it does takes to do that, and then yeah, I'm just talking to my.
I was like, what the heck is French shit up for a while? I don't know why. I thought it was like you were talking about store or something. I was
Buckler, like buckler, buckler. You get a little French in there. Make it.
like, I was just speed reading it though, and I just saw
Yeah.
French shit up, and I was like, is this like Chick-fil-A kind of thing? Like, kind of.
No, gotcha. I see where you're going. I see where you're going.
You
You don't
get
have to
no
come
you get no
with
response
anything
from him,
good. Oh.
Archie.
What? We get a response or no?
You
response?
don't get no response.
Okay. Then I guess we wait.
Valva. It doesn't take long, but you find yourself deposited, almost like a rogue sack of potatoes, into this dark room that has absolutely no light.
Which is fun. I have superior dark vision.
Except
Ah,
it doesn't work in here.
I have
Or rather, it works in here. There's nothing to see. It's literal dark. So, like, normally dark vision renders things in black and white, or if you have double sight, it gives you color. In this case, as you feel your familiar sense of dark vision coming into effect, you just still see black.
I throw my card to what I think is a wall. Does it hit a wall or is it goes through?
Here's the worst part. You go to throw the card, and it just flops out of your hand.
I take out a dagger. Do the same thing.
It flops.
I put my hand out for where it flops.
You fall on your face because there's nothing to make contact with. And you will notice while you are in this space, you look like a prinny again.
No. No. I go to fetal position, start crying.
As you cry, annoyingly so, your cries continue to echo endlessly in every direction.
What? It was the one-armed man.
It was the one-armed man. It's the one-armed man. It's the one-armed man. And I mean, it doesn't like it sounds like it's getting farther away, but it never gets quieter.
I get up, straighten myself out, dust myself off a bit. I use a quick detect magic.
It does not go off. You do not feel the flow of the weave in this space. Or within yourself, for that matter.
The pendant I have, is it still with me?
Yes.
I reach out. Does it respond?
You feel nothing. Only a profound loneliness. As if you're the only person left in the entire world.
I start playing solitaire.
And somehow every time you draw a card, it's the wrong card. And no matter how long you play this game, you cannot win.
I use the trick deck.
The trick deck actually does not work in this case. It actually acts like a regular set of cards.
No, you're just trying to torture me for some reason. I have a right to face my accusers.
Accusers. Accusers.
Annika!
Right face, right face, right face.
So, the bag is still here, right? Where I was Titan?
Oh no, it's gone. You felt like you were dumped out of the bag into the space.
Oh, okay. The bag. Do I feel which direction I came out from? Like, they tossed me in a certain direction?
I would say above.
So I look up. Is there
It
is the same
seems.
thing?
Yep, endlessly
All
goes on.
I'm gonna be careful because my cards are sharp. I'm gonna throw a card in the air, but not gonna make it so that it doesn't land on top of me.
As you throw it and trying to do it in a safe way, it just flops.
Son of a bitch. No magic. Can't even play fucking solitaire.
Oh, you can play solitaire. You're just never gonna win.
That's the point of solitaire. Like, who plays solitaire just for fun?
Sadly, lots of people I know.
Okay. Okay. I think about this. So, are the cards that flop are still on the ground, right?
Yep.
They're not moving or anything like that.
Nope.
Fuck it, I try the waddle. Waddle to a certain direction using cards as the bread. Bread pieces.
Sorry, say that again?
Uh, I'm gonna head to a direction. I'm gonna use the cards as bread pieces to find my way back. If there's no actual wall blocking my way.
How long are you going to walk in this direction?
Make it a good 20 minutes.
20 minutes goes by, you leaving your cards like breadcrumbs. Eventually, you'd run out of cards.
I go back to pick up the cards.
As you're picking up the cards, it's just a straight line of cards as you pick them up, and you get back to where you started.
I got nothing. I just lose a solitaire.
Alrighty. So back to the group after about an hour, unless you guys do something within that hour. Leothar will get back with you. And I'll say, just to skew things a little bit, Oni, you're walking in as they're getting this message. Archie, he'd message you back and tell you they are currently being detained and on the lookout for Roran.
Why are we being detained?
I'd ask, well, did they give a reason why?
It's above my pay grade.
Well, how do we get them out?
When the upper brass decides they're done with them.
Are the upper brass stronger than you?
I'm not even that strong. I'm maybe mid-tier of the Royal Knights.
Okay.
In terms of like society, I am no better than you. You lot. You actually outrank me technically. Being the son of who you are.
Got it.
Technically, Roran also outranks him.
All right. Okay. I mean, I guess we just have to. So I'll share this with them and be like, what do you guys think?
Rough. They're now looking for a Rowan. So at least we're both clear. Sorry, Rowan.
Because of my connection to knees?
I don't believe so. I don't think Val and Sai are connected. Probably with Claire. They took him too. think it has to do with the crystals, maybe, and the heads.
I didn't even take part of that.
You're pretty, so of course it would happen either way.
I'm not pretty no more. Fuck you. Oh yeah, now I am. But you don't know that.
I imagine these are separate charges for each of us. Psy for the Dune virus. I'm not sure about Bouclair. Valva, maybe just because he's a pretty.
Racist.
Yes, they
I'm not
are.
the one who made that decision.
Yeah, just going up. I'll go with you, racist. Go ahead, do your thing.
Me, maybe because of the crystals, but more likely, I think the connection to Nays.
Probably today because of or that Nace's brother.
Yeah.
I
Rowan gets up and leaves the cart.
Okay.
He's going to find the city guard.
Yep, I'm
Say,
gonna follow Rowan.
you wanted to speak with me, I believe.
Us? No. Why would we want to have a word with you? You haven't, as far as I know, we don't have any warrants out for you. And he kind of just runs through his equivalent of a guild card. It's a guard card, but runs through it. No, you're free and clear as far as I can see.
Mm.
Is coffee mancy allowed?
Coffee Mancy? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that looks so funny.
Would you happen to know where someone could find a member of the Royal Guard?
They usually stand guard outside the palace.
Thank you. And I'll head towards the palace.
It didn't take you long to get there. You'll find your way there shortly. And you'll find you're right, there's a few Leonins standing guard.
I approach them. I am Rowan. I believe you wanted to question me.
Ah, yes, the adventurer Roran. 1 minute, I will have someone come out and escort you inside.
Thank you.
A few minutes later,
I guess me and Archie will wave like, can we also go in, but not as like as prisoners, just visitors?
oh no, we'll definitely accept you inside.
Are we going in as prisoners?
What? The Royal Guard does not take prisoners. We don't know what you're talking about.
We won't be going as in quote unquote in a safe room that's for our protection, since us two are good citizens.
No. We would never take you to a safe room.
The worst.
Insight on that.
Feel
That's the
free.
worst. No, I want to take you to a safe room. That's a horrible one.
While he is not lying, the context of the conversation makes you think that that's not entirely what he means.
Oh no.
I was right.
Oh, you will be definitely taken to a room that is not safe. And it is not for your own safety.
Just make a run for it, man.
There's no point running. They're just all there. I can't outrun them. I only go 25 with these little stubby legs.
You don't have any like any teleporting skills. Come on. What good are you, really?
Not everybody can start with. Not everybody starts with an OP world title that gives them a cube out of nowhere. After a few minutes, the same Leonin that you saw before Roran will come out. You could have just come in the bag.
You could have said something before you threw a bag over my head.
Ooh,
But that
not fun.
that dissuades the element of surprise.
Oh, I was surprised. So
He'll motion for you to follow and look at the other two. You coming or not?
Only kind of looks up. Yeah. Kind of sighs and just goes.
Looks at Archie.
What's up?
You coming? Are you coming or not?
I don't really think I have an option, do I?
I mean, you always have an option. I'm giving you the chance, I guess.
Yeah. Not taking the weapons off, though.
I don't need you to.
Like that's gonna help.
As he escorts you inside, he'll take you to a room. I mean, it doesn't look like a safe room, but it doesn't look like a unsafe room either. It just looks like a normal door. And he'll open the door and motion for you to go in. Not you two. You two I'm going to take to an observation room.
Oh, sweet.
I'll go into the room.
As you go in, Roran, you feel like the floor disappears out from under you. And you find yourself, again, if you don't do anything, you find yourself in the same space. Not the same space, but a space similar to what I described to Alpha.
Except you don't have no cards of blues. That's all I care about. Enjoy your sanity.
Well, he's taking some. I want to ask him. Did you also take Bouclair?
No. We do not have a bouclier on in session today. Detainment, Gen Pop. As he opens the door and ushers you to go through it.
Go through.
You feel the floor disappear out from under you.
Damn it.
I love it.
And Archie, if you followed him in, you wouldn't. If you observe it, you don't see this happen to him. It literally only happens the moment you step through the door.
Got it.
So if you follow him through the door, you both end up in your own spaces.
All right.
And it's not like you fall, but you don't take fall damage. You just find yourself in this space. And if you guys want to try anything, you can try anything, but if but 8 hours is going to not 8 hours. 10 hours is going to elapse.
Could we attempt a long rest?
Oh yeah, no, you're perfectly fine to do that in here. There's just no furniture, so I mean, like, you get your long rest.
Alright.
It's just uncomfortable. And that effect that you felt roaring goes away, so you do not have the temporary 3 levels of exhaustion now. Let's see. So let me get the 10 hours clock so I don't forget.
Start building a tower out of the cards.
It falls after you place the 3rd card every time.
Why? Why do you do this to me, dear gods? What have I done?
And as you're saying that, you
Dear
all of a
gods,
sudden
dear gods, dear gods, dear gods, dear gods, dear gods, dear gods, dear gods.
you see a square of light appear in the top of your detainment.
Mother? Is that you in heaven?
You see a large mass falling through the hole. And then it somersaults in midair and lands in front of you. It's a rather large red leonin, similar to the Archduke that you knew before, but it's not the Archduke. It's just you can tell they're of the same subspecies. This one looks more fighter-esque.
I pick up my cards. Wanna play a game?
Sure. He beats you in 2 moves.
Finally, a result that's not just automatic loses.
Is your
Hello,
name
everybody here.
Is your name Valvatores?
Yes.
Are you currently working off your tet to?
Don't say his name.
Yeah, that's why he
No.
stops.
Yeah, you don't want to invite him here. But that is the plan.
Were you a part of an incident where 20 bandits were sorry. He mics a mark through. 17 bandits were killed, beheaded, and then decrystalled.
I was there in the city. I don't think I actually killed any though. Did I actually kill any? No, I didn't. Not directly, at least.
No, your fucking army did that for. Oh wait, hang on. Did you actually rest?
I did a long rest, yes.
Okay.
Do you want to go
Remind
first,
me.
or no?
No, remind me when you get out of here that something's supposed to happen.
All right.
So yeah, he'll continue. Did you participate in the beheading?
No.
Did you attempt to stop them from beheading?
No.
Did you participate in the butchering of the body?
No. Is there an actual law against decrystalline? I thought it was unknown, so there shouldn't be no law against it, unless it's known and you don't.
All of a sudden you can't talk anymore. I am the only one asking questions here. You will give me direct responses. Are you currently a part of the party that was maintained or overseen by Archduke Redmane? Waves his hand. You can feel like you can talk again.
Oh, character. That's the first handler we had, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Do you remember seeing him leaping off the cart to go face off against an unknown threat?
No, I don't remember that. Oh, that. Okay, I was not there, but I'm guessing I was there when it happened.
You were there, but it's possible that you weren't looking. You guys were kind of like, get the fuck out of here.
No, I do not remember this.
Makes note. All right, I got all I need from you. You are free to go.
You could have
As
just given
he
us a
picks you up by the back of your collar and just like yeets you through the hole.
Respect the suit, my dude!
And as you cross through the threshold of light, you turn back into your ideal perfect form.
Oh, sweet goodness. I'm back. Oh, dear God. I hugged myself. Alright, something supposed to happen to me?
Yes. Roll me.
If it involves the bandits, there are 7 you said I charmed.
Oh no, that was due to your necklace. One side effect you would now know happens when you charm a creature. They have to make a save, and if they don't make that save, they die.
Okay. Not use that as playing around with the party. Gotcha.
I mean, you can. Your player agency says you can do whatever you want. Roll me D100, please.
88.
I'm sorry that it's said this way. This is just the item, so.
I don't like how you said that. What's happening?
Your personal chat.
So it's exactly the same.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
It's like official now.
That's the funny part about it is it's not really so much a thing for you because you're already this way anyway. It's just now a compulsion rather than a gimmick. And that's gonna and you will be aware that happens at the beginning of every long rest that particular state changes. It may end up being the same one, but you're gonna have to roll a D100 every time.
Gotcha. I look around. Where am I?
Currently, you are in the middle of a hallway, standing outside what looks like a very ordinary door.
I try to find my way out of this building.
And you see a plaque next to that door that says safe, and then it's marked through unsafe room.
This is a trick. There can't be no safe room in this place.
And it doesn't take you long to find your way out. It's actually pretty easy. You follow signs that you see that kind of direct you. This place is large. They need it. They need it for the average person.
I don't see anybody else but party while I go through here.
Correct. And while you are sitting out here, we will go to Sai.
Meditating.
Square opens up above you. And it's like this almost blinding light is shining down from yours. You feel a heavy vibration as something heavy falls in front of you. All right, let's get this over with, Toon.
One more minute. Hi.
Roll a d100.
23.
Okay, I like it. As you're like, and you look up at him, the scene vanishes for you. You find yourself in another familiar place to the person you were trying to talk to before.
Thanks,
And
boss.
and moments later, you find yourself deposited next to Valva. Valva, as you're standing there in the street, just kind of like dusting yourself off, taking in the scene to see if you see any of your party mates, you just hear this splat next to you. And now there's just this giant splotch of ink colors everywhere as you see your now slightly flattened tune on the ground.
Ah, she got you too? Sorry, what?
I'm asking the GM if I'm alive or dead.
Oh, you're alive.
Pull myself back together. That hurts.
What am I doing? Those don't fall from the sky then. At least you don't go boom.
Is that a metaphor?
I wish. But, did you see the others?
Nope.
Alright. Want to get a drink?
Yes.
Let's go.
Pour myself a drink and start drinking on the way. Not alcoholic and not chocolate.
Vanilla?
As you guys are walking away,
Vanilla shake.
cuts to Roar, and it has been 10 hours. You feel refreshed. You do all your things that you can do without powers. You see a square open up above you. And a black Leonin will fall in your cage. That's not really a cage, but you know what I mean.
Hello.
Are you Rorin affiliated creation of Nays?
Yes.
Were you involved in the beheading and decrystallization of some bandits?
I took the crystals out of them. Yes, I wasn't the one who beheaded them.
Makes a X, makes an X, makes a check mark. When you did that, how did it feel?
My god, that's the person.
How do you mean?
Like, was it easy to break them open? Was it hard to find the crystal?
Not particularly.
And did it feel any different from regular, like, creature crystals?
I didn't see any difference.
Good to know, good to know. So I have to inform you, you will be put on a watch list from here on out. Please refrain from decrystalling humanoids in the future. At least people, humanoids. Were you involved in the incident with Archduke Redmane, where he leapt off the cart to go after a unknown assailant?
Yes, I was there.
How did he seem? Would you say would you say that he seemed like he was ready to betray his country?
No, I didn't notice any shift in his behavior. Uh, he ordered us to just keep going and not look back as he leapt out.
Good to know. Good to know. And last question. It's really a formality, but do you know a being by the name of Tragedy?
I know of him from uh, my creator Naze has encountered him. He's mentioned him before.
Okay, and you're not affiliated with him at all?
No,
Okay, good. That's all we had for you. You'll see a rope ladder descends down for you.
I'll climb up.
And it's a strange sensation as you crawl up, or as you climb up the ladder and go through the square. It's literally like walking out a door. So you feel like that shift for a second as you walk back out of that door. And you're in the same hallway that you were when they led you in.
If there's no one there to greet me, I'll just make my way back out.
And by the time you get out, you can see in the distance Valva and the tune. In fact, you see Inkblot's footsteps going in a direction which you would know is towards like the voiceless flute.
I'll follow along.
Archie and Oni, both of you have been stuck in this dark and voidless space for 10 hours, taking the opportunity to rest, but ultimately being stuck. A square opens up and a rope ladder comes down.
No questions.
God damn. Thought we weren't gonna be in this kind of room. As they only will climb up.
Yep, I'll climb up.
And in a strange like feeling, Oni, you get up first and you walk through the door, and then you're almost shoved out of the way as Archie comes up right. It seems like right behind you, even though you were not in the same space.
Hey, man, what did you here?
I don't know.
Oh, don't shove me next time. That's not nice.
Then drop the ladder down. I just climbed up. I didn't know this was gonna happen.
Next time when the ladder comes out, wait 5 seconds.
You wait 5 seconds.
I call dibs.
Too late. And walks off.
Trip.
And by the time you get outside, you see way in the distance the tune in the perfect form Prinny. And then not too far behind them, you see Naze, or not Naze, Roarin, and then you also notice the Inkblot footprints going in the direction of the voiceless flute.
Wait, what do we? Can you say that again?
I'll just say that you see your comrades going towards the voiceless flute.
I wonder what happened to Beclaire. As like only walking.
Oh.
Eventually, it takes almost no time for all of you to get to the uh, voiceless flute.
Come now. Who can play the game? Who can out drink the drink? Who can manage to beat the hand? Let's have some fun.
Is
There
our handler
seems,
here?
yes, he is actually there having a spot of tea, or at least you assume it's tea.
And we're all here.
Yeah, I
Yep.
was gonna ask, is it clear?
No, there is. That is the only person missing is Bouclair.
Does anyone know where he is? Who Claire is?
No, but I'm here for a drink.
I haven't seen Bouclair since we left the Hunters Guild.
He's fine. He's fine.
Weren't you worried about him in the tavern when you left?
No, I'm not. Come on, just get a drink with me.
I'll go up to Ravenhold. I'll say, it looks like the matter has been resolved with the Royal Guard. They just had some questions for us. Do you know where Bouclair is?
Some of y'all, they just left us in the room.
Just as a reminder, you sent a message to your handler, correct, Bouclair?
Yes, sir. I would have done that.
Then he informs you that Bouclair was not happy with the events of yesterday and has decided that he is no longer good for this party,
What?
or this party is good for him, and has left to go on his own adventures.
You know, good on him. He knows his
Hey.
limits.
Hey, he's supposed to pay me my 2-week severance.
He would have did that.
Oh yeah, he also left you this bag of iridium, and puts it back on the table.
There we go. How much is it?
There'd be a note that whatever, what was it like 15? So like 30 iridium probably, something like that. Yeah, let's make it a straight 50 with apology note for no notice.
Don't expect me to give you a letter of reference.
It's kind of rude. You could, if he ever like comes back and asks you for like a reference, I think that we should be able to give it to him at least.
How about this? I take out my cards out. Beat me a game, I'll do it.
Nah, I'm cool.
I thought not. Then shut up.
Several employer.
Come on, dude.
So, do we have a new quest or?
Find the missing heads of several bandits that were found on the across the road. Oh fuck! We left like a torn up bodies in the road on the main road, 2 hours from the city.
Yeah.
Are Warforged an available race here in the?
Yes.
There, bam. So I'm gonna need a portrait of a Warforged, disheveled coffee drinking mage.
All right, give me a second.
Damn. Chet, do our guild cards allow us to do sending?
Yes.
Mancy, that is so funny.
Coffee or tea? You said.
coffee. No, so basically the whole concept is it says basically like imagine a college student who has to drink coffee to stay up to study, but he's a mage.
Just making sure.
I
Okay,
was like,
funny.
that's hilarious. Well, it could be tea. I guess it doesn't matter. It's just, but I figured I'd just stay with the coffee thing. But it's gonna be funny because he's a warforged, and he really doesn't need to eat and drink.
Well, I'm expecting seeing Starbucks in the thing's hand or something.
Oh, yeah.
All right. And
And you guys
That's
meditated
funny
with
to
that
think about
crystal,
that.
right?
yes.
Yes.
What? You meditated with what?
The
crystal?
XP crystal.
I should have mentioned this earlier. As you all finished a long rest, you would have gained 1,000 XP.
So 2,874 is what we should have now.
Much?
Got
2,874.
It'd be 2,724, I think. Probably should have, yeah, 2,724. I think is what you guys should have. You just got 1,000, unless there's another XP that I missed also.
I think
Nah,
so.
yeah, that's right.
Oh, okay. Do you want a more like a darker image, or do you want a more kind of like hero from Betamax kind of look?
No, darker. No, yeah. Betamax, I love him. Oh shit, that's so funny. Warforged.
As for a quest, we need a little bit more time to come up with something that's ample for you. I believe most of you with that crystal have reached your 4th level,
Yeah, we're now good.
which means
Dude.
now it is time for you to make a choice. Do you want to attempt a dungeon, deal with political affairs, face down a mythical monster, or participate in war training exercises?
Oh, that second one is fucking nice too. Oh yeah, I like that second one definitely right now.
Yeah, I'm between the dungeon
last
and the
one.
monster.
Dungeon for me.
He's like,
I think the second one was best right now too.
yeah, I think that's
All right.
freaking
Sorry. What was the experience again?
1,000 straight up. It should be 2724.
Thank you.
I have
And
2874.
Yeah,
Oh, it's 28. Oh my bad, 2874.
all right.
So we taking downtime to level up.
All right.
That would
And
also give time for the next quest.
Mm-hmm.
what were the choices again?
War.
dungeon, fighting
Dungeon,
mythical
mythic
monster,
beast,
like
politics.
beast, and war training practice. I'm between the mythical beast and dungeon.
I'm kind of curious. What do you mean by war training practice?
Well, if you're going to be the emperor, you will need to know how to lead armies, how to fight in large scale combat. So you will basically be given some minor instruction and then given a chance or a challenge to defeat another another questing party in a war game where you will not participate as combatants, but as commanders.
I am I'm interested in the political intrigue and the war training myself.
Uh, so I guess if you want dungeon, put a 1 in chat. If you want political intrigue, put a 2. If you want mythical beast, put a 3. If you want war trading, put a 4. I say that and then I gotta be right back.
Oh, and I
Nine.
guess I should, since Grim's on Monday, he already knows this warning, and as does Gray and the other Mondayers, but I'll give the same warning. Whatever you take now means the other ones will be harder later. Because the choices are going to come up again.
Then you need to delete all those so we can start over again. Just kidding.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. You know.
But yeah, so essentially, if you don't take the mythical beast now, that's fine. But just keep in mind, if you take it at the next milestone, or the milestone after that, or the milestone after that, it's going to be guaranteedly more difficult than if you take it now. And that applies to all the other categories as well.
Question, sir, is making coffee, is that brewer supplies or alchemist supplies?
Ooh. I think it's brewer supplies, because I do believe we have a book that supplements that exact that with. I think there's when Grim gets back, I think he can confirm. But there's also there's a book that does like coffee, tea, and like making alcohols, and I think that falls under that. Yeah, I believe that's right.
I was like, I have to have coffee.
Although I will say I would allow both. So whichever one you're feeling more inclined to, you could just tell me how you go about getting it from that particular tool set. But brewers would be easier and more available.
Yeah, I believe the book is brewer, but I have to find that.
Well, I'll look into it. And yeah, if you could point me in a good direction, to make my
Yep.
life. Okay, so class and subclass. Oh, here we go.
Alright. Grim, you're the last one. There's a tie between 2 and 3. Now there's a tie between 1, 2, and 3.
One is the dungeon, correct?
Yes.
Yep.
No, the dungeon's actually 3.
No, the dungeon is 1. So if you look above where when you guys were voting, I put
Oh no!
them in. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Roll a deception check first to see if you can deceive the DM. I'm just kidding.
Guild artisan. No.
That's pretty high, isn't it? I think it's pretty high.
So we have a 3-way tie between 3 options. 1, 2, and 3.
3-way tie out of 4 options.
Okay, so remember when we go for our revote, because that's about what to happen. We have to do all 4s, basically, some kind of way or another. and the difficulty increases by however his extramental, you know, whatever numbers he puts into his nice little awesome brain over there. So
So I think the one that's less based on levels would be the ward training, mostly because it's how we command them.
Yes, but I do have a way to increase the difficulty.
Yeah, I know. You can. There's
And
different ways
I'll
to do it.
I'll say it this way. You also, I don't care if you guys know, the milestones are going to be at 4, 8, 12, 16, and 20.
So increments of 4.
Yes. There is, but the 20th one obviously isn't one of these 4.
It's the final contest. It's the final show.
It's almost when certain people get feats.
Yes. But so we have a three-way tie. I say we roll the dice. 1 to 3. If whatever hat rolls on, we do that one. Sound good?
Or we do a revote of 1, 2, and 3. And if that comes out a tie, then we reroll.
Okay.
we'll leave
People vote.
4 out of it all the way. You think?
I
No
think
one
it's gonna
voted
come
for
as a
4,
tie.
so it's out. Yeah. So
Gotcha.
we're only it's like, Survivor. We're only voting for the ones that been voted for.
Gotcha.
Then it comes to rocks.
I don't know how it's gonna change.
I don't know.
It's gonna we all just say vote for
Oh wait,
4.
no,
We
no.
lost.
Gray
Oh!
can't vote.
Dungeon pulled one in. Dungeon pulled one in.
Gray got
I
to
just I just voted for the first one that had 2 votes.
vote.
To
Fair
break it.
enough.
Damn, Jinx, you took too long.
So the new vote. Oh damn. Yeah, there's nothing I can do to change that.
No, you can't. It's too late now. But you should have voted first. Wait.
I love
Alright.
that, Gray. It's like I just
I
voted for
have.
whoever got 2 first.
I'm actually in working in another direction right now. So
Gonna bring a brew, someone that brews up coffee and everything to a dungeon.
I can see that. That'd be awesome, kind of. Nice.
yeah, is it?
Are you gonna have a built-in coffee maker in your Warforged?
I think I'm gonna have to work on that, but I was trying to think about that as a Warforged because I'm not. Except for certain situations where it's kind of cool because of the flavor of the actual class. But I will basically I'll need to make coffee in the morning to operate and shit like that. So I think it'll be fun.
Alright, so we're doing a dungeon, I guess.
When
And just so certain members of this party are aware, it's not going to be the same 10 floors you guys already did.
I assumed it wasn't going to
10
be the
floors?
same dungeon.
Damn.
Yeah, I didn't even think it was gonna be the same dungeon.
I say we go shopping. We got some coins. Get as many potions and supplies that we can get, and we'll head off in the morning.
Someone roll
Wow.
me a
We're
D15.
gonna take downtime for leveling
2
up.
weeks.
All right. Getting that. 13.
Oh no. Okay, no, I'll keep that to myself.
Oh wait, no, I deleted it. There, it didn't happen. There we go. Shall we train then?
So what level are we guys now?
Four.
Did that put us at 4th? Yeah.
Yes.
We haven't
So-
leveled up yet, but yeah.
Yes, new character coming in. Make him at 4th.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Do you need me to roll your anime power, or do you got one in particular you want?
Coffee maker.
No, roll that. Yeah, no. Oh, let me look at
Oh,
something. Yeah.
you're like, oh,
Unknown power.
that sounds
Well,
cool.
well,
I think-
I like to take
Do what
like
Grim did.
appendage or whatever. Random. I like.
The randomize coffee. You did pies. You do the coffee.
Side note, that wasn't a power. That was Jet giving me a fucking bag that could blow up. That was a magical item.
There were 6 pies in there that he never rolled that all blow up.
Yeah, I came up with 100 pies and I'd roll the D100 every time I pulled one out. And if I come across it before, I'd write down next to it what it did. And bam.
I would also like to say I didn't do that. That was actually Vincent. Because he was the original cream pie thrower, so he wanted to make that a thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when I had the item, I didn't realize that it was gonna do shit when they. I just wanted a bag of pies to pull out and eat.
Occasionally, Vincent
So,
listens
thank you,
in.
Vincent. Because that was fucking epic.
Oh, that is a good one. Well, I'll let you look over it, Grumpy, but I do have your random one if you don't have an idea in mind.
Ooh, what is it?
Resilient.
It's, I think. Oh.
It definitely has its uses.
Nice, actually. I do like it.
So, downtime.
Downtime, I guess.
Sorry, 1 second. The server's being weird. All right, and there 5. All right, so we should be ready here. Okay. Visiting your various places of downtime. Let's just go around the table. We'll introduce Grumpy when Grumpy is ready, so skip over Grumpy for the moment. Oni, how do you go about getting this newfound training in? Since it's less about your class and more about what feature or improvement you take. Do you know what you want to take?
I know it's gonna do ability scores, so I'm just trying to remember like what like the default ability is.
It's plus 2 to 1 or plus 1 to 2.
No, I'm a modifier. Wisdom. He's just trying to practice, like, improve his knowledge of kind of what his field is. He is trying to much more focus on his fortune and understanding on what effects it brings and how to improve on those effects. He's looking up to the sky much more, trying to read the constellation to have a better understanding of almost on what he could do to improve his abilities. So
Gotcha.
while he does go to like the magical guild, the mage guild, just because for more spells and much more understanding, he mostly does spend his time outside, just looking in the skies and learning much more about himself.
I assume you eat and sleep during those 2 weeks.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Then Archie, how would you train for this new level?
I would reach out to my master to see if there's something specific that I would need to do.
Oh, what is it? A feature or an improvement you're taking?
For this, wait, improvement for
ASI.
like. Oh, let me see. I am unsure yet.
Okay.
I wasn't planning on us leveling up so quickly.
Then generic description. Your boss would tell you, or your master would tell you, we
Oh wait, this is where I picked the subclass.
you pick your subclass at 4. I thought that was at 3.
It's at 4. Hold on. And I think it's going to be different because of who I'm learning from.
Your code of honors at 2, or your archetype's at 3. So you should have already had your archetype.
Which
at
one
4.
did you want it? Was it I was picking? Because it was different than the normal one, right?
It's Ayatsu for now, but it's altered.
Okay.
That's why you have Empai and Body. Well, you don't have Body Steel yet, but that's why you have Empai. One that lets you attack at distance. Yeah, so basically he just run you through the ringer. Did you bring food with you this time?
Yes. I still have the rations.
So he'll run you through the ringer, get you used to whatever feature or improvement you take. Ugh. Okay. So da-da-da. That's an observer. Valva. How do you train to take on this new feature or improvement?
I'm gonna work on my card work. Trying to learn how to throw my cards further and be able to work them in closer range. Just get more control over where they get shot at. I may convince a couple of people to be my testing dummies.
How would you like to convince them?
Gently.
If it's
Not against the law.
if you're not offering to pay the money, no one was willing to do this.
We're gonna pay the money by gently. Give him give him 20 iridium each.
Okay, it's fair enough. Let's see, Roran. How do you spend your 2 weeks getting ready for this new feature or improvement?
I'll probably train under the druid instructor I've been seeing.
Okay, he knows what he's doing, so he can guide you through pretty easily.
I want to take a feed from the Neverending Codex, which is where my subclass is from.
Okay, that's fine.
Feats aren't
So-
locked. It's spells that are.
Okay.
I still appreciate the warning, nevertheless. Okay. And then finally, Sai, you already messaged me what you're doing.
I had a question on my restoration when I'm building that. We had leveled it up, and it can hit 2 targets, but I can't hit myself twice with the d6 for the energy.
No.
Okay, just so I can figure out how many times I get to roll that.
Yep. Alrighty, so 2 weeks goes by, everyone gets their downtime, no interruptions, other than people like eyeing Valva Torres worriedly.
I pay them.
Just because you paid the ones that are working with you doesn't mean the ones around you aren't a little disturbed at how easily you throw cards at people.
I could have made it more dangerous if I wanted to.
But you all, I assume, convene at the Voiceless Flute. As you convene, your handler is not there.
Does someone want to message him?
Should we go to the shop to buy more potions before that? Get ourselves ready before we call upon him to send us to the place? Let's go to the shop.
Yeah. As we are turning around to go to the shop, I will pull out my guild card and message the handler. We have done our 2 weeks and are heading to a shop to get supplies. When can we meet you?
No response.
think something bad happened to him.
I don't know. How often do people respond to these things? Because I
Well-
sent a response to Blue Claire, and then unless I never got a response back from that either.
I don't know. How often?
They don't fail very often.
By the way, shopping.
What are you going to buy?
Getting potions. Healing potions.
I still have 4 on me.
10 floors of dungeon. Going more than 4.
Were we told it was 10 floors?
No.
Or the PM said, I'm sure.
No, you guys don't know that.
Okay. Well, there's a dungeon. Either way, I don't play around with.
I'll go check today. So I have the 3 plus 1 bundle.
I'm sorry, sir. We are not allowed to sell you potions at this time.
Why not?
Because you have a banned party member.
Look at Oni.
Look at Sai.
Who's exactly banned?
One Valva Torres.
And why am I
Look at
banned?
Valve.
You stole an artifact.
No, it was compensation for trying to cheat me.
You can make all the excuses you want. You stole an artifact.
After you tried to cheat me.
I'm not the one who tried to cheat you. I am a completely different shopkeeper. Every shopkeeper in the city has you on a banned list, and if you are associated with the banned persons, the party is also banned.
That just seems unfair.
We're
Like-
banned!
He looks at you. Life isn't fair. When you steal
Exactly.
an artifact,
Compensation.
your compensation has led to you being banned in every shop in the city. You're lucky we didn't have you arrested.
I was rearrested.
Technically, you weren't arrested.
I was kidnapped.
Yes, you were kidnapped. The Royal Knights are like the FBI, the NSA, the CIA, and all the other alphabet letters all combined into one agency. They don't exist, but they do exist. Everyone knows they exist. They just don't exist. And what they do didn't happen. Their professional name should be the Gaslight Association. To get yourself off of the banned list, you either must return the item to its rightful owner, or compensate him for the value of the artifact.
The artifact was compensation, so he's compensated fairly.
I can't say it with a straight face, but how much is the compensation needed?
Question, actually.
600,000 iridium.
I'm not defending Valva in any way, but I have to ask, why was an artifact on display in the middle of the shop?
And the shopkeeper let me walk away with it. So technically, he gave it to me.
She shrugs. I am not the shopkeeper. I don't know anything about it.
Yet you comply to a system that abuses good customers like myself.
Oh, damn.
You hear, that is a lie. Oh, sorry, I forgot to turn the lie detector off.
I pay
Oh,
for
damn.
everything.
That is a lie.
It's a lie.
I pay in one way or another. See?
I'm trying to decide if that's a lie. That is a lie. In no way, shape, or form did you pay for that artifact.
I'd like to point out, it didn't go off when I said it was compensation.
You don't perceive that as a lie.
Why are you helping him?
The guilds might take your business as they are not officially a part of the merchant's network.
Can't you go pay it back? Don't you have the money?
Do you have 600K? Either way, it's compensation.
That is a lie.
You cannot change your mind after the fact, I say to the machine.
That is a lie.
Apparently, I supposed to know that it's a lie or not. You can't detect live. I don't know if it's lying. Okay.
Ooh,
That
ooh,
machine
is
is
that a
making up
lie?
shit.
That the machine can't detect a lie if you don't think it's a lie?
That is a lie.
See, he said the question was a lie. You can't really trust that shit.
Mic drop. I walk out.
I fuck out too.
And yes, I leave a mic behind.
So, now where?
Still no word from our handler.
Not yet.
Maybe somebody
Uh,
else should try. They're
Yeah.
coming from two different directions.
Does someone else want to try?
I'll try. Yo. Handler. Are you there?
No reply.
I want to make a joke of a yarn ball, but I don't want to get killed.
You hear storm clouds in the distance.
Listen, I wanted to. Then say yeah.
And that's why you only hear storm clouds.
Should we go just stop by, see what's going on?
Let's go to the guilds at least. They said they could sell us potions there.
All right.
As you stop by the voiceless flute, you don't see anyone other than the barkeep.
I think we stop by the guild before we go there.
Oh,
Just to
okay.
get some, see if they sell potions.
That's fine. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Oh, shit. Shit.
Hello. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Hello.
Is it the robot?
No, this is actually just a regular old orc.
We're looking for potions. Do you have any available for buying?
We do. How can I assist you with buying potions today?
What's your stock of basic and strong, basic and great healing potions?
We have no great, and we have a surplus of basic.
How much is your surplus?
86.
Yeah, might as well. What's the price for 80 of them?
You want 80 of?
We're gonna do the same thing as Archie.
You have the room for 80 potions?
I don't know. I'm probably gonna split amongst the party. Should I see the price?
Did we get a bag of holding for coins or no? I'm gonna take it last campaign.
I think you think the last campaign.
Yeah, this one we got for this one too.
That would be 2,000 iridium.
Then I'll take
Yes.
40 for 1,000.
Okay. Starts reaching into what looks like a hole, pulling it out, putting potion down, pulling it out, putting potion down, putting potion down, putting potion down.
Do you guys sell a bag of holding?
Unfortunately, we don't have any in stock. There was a run on a lot of our items yesterday after that tragedy happened.
What happened?
One of our esteemed royal guards has turned on society. And
What?
slaughtered hundreds. I believe his name was Archduke Redmane.
Thinking.
Da da da.
Thinking.
Yeah, man, this is weird.
Yeah, that's not good. Do you have any alternate bags of, like, holding? Or
The only
something
thing,
similar? A
the
box
only,
of holding.
the only thing we have in stock right now are common items.
Do you have a common box of holding?
No.
Do you have a common item that just holds potions?
I don't believe so. Hang on. Nope, do not. Is there anything else I can help you with?
That's it.
I will
Uh,
pass each person 8
oh,
bottles of healing potion. By the
hold
way.
on a second. I will buy the rest of their healing potions.
You're gonna carry them all.
You got 46.
We're at the
Uh,
guild place right now, right?
Yes, 1150, 1,150 iridium for the 46 remaining potions.
Can I ask him if he has any crystals for sale?
We don't sell crystals.
Do they know anybody that does?
Not particularly. They are a
No.
policed commodity.
Oh,
Okay.
hey, Archie, I know a guy who has a crystal for you.
Who?
Archduke Redmane.
Isn't that a coincidence? I wish we could get it.
I step away from him. I mean, him and Valva, they're horrible at this stuff.
At what?
They do.
Up the name.
Thunder rumbles in the distance.
Wait, what? I'm so confused.
Reversed philosophy.
Yes.
Alva said, "Oh, sorry, you hurt my good luck. We can't lose," and then we lost. So 86, we get what, 16?
I didn't say we
17
didn't
each.
won't lose. I said you're my good luck. There's a difference.
How many were you dividing that by, Valva?
Divided by 5 since we don't have the grumpy as yet. So I'm giving 8 each person.
So then I will buy. So I'm gonna hold on to. I will also give 8 each, so everyone will have 16, and then I'll have the 6 remaining on top of that.
Guys. Yeah. Okay.
So we're to getting 16 or just 8? 8
No,
normal potions, right?
You're getting 8 normal potions,
Okay.
and you're getting 8 potions from Sai.
Okay. Just question mark potions, basically.
No. They're colorful.
Okay.
Because it's covered with his toon hands.
Oh boy. I'm excited. Just normal potions of healing, right? The common ones.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You think these guys are rich enough to afford anything higher?
No, I don't know. Eight of them. And then just gonna make a new item. Potion of Psi. And eight of these.
I also want to buy some rations just in case we need to eat.
Ah, fair enough.
Yeah, selling rations right now, or
They happen to have 40 rations.
who doesn't eat here?
I
Everyone
don't.
needs to eat, right? Oh, okay,
Mhm.
cool.
And I can make good berries.
And I make cupcakes.
We're not gonna eat those.
You know, I just realized this is a strange party.
Why you think?
On one hand, you got a druid offering a bland but filling berry, and on the other hand, you got a guy who's offering you cupcakes, and no one's taking the cupcakes.
And
Well-
cotton candy.
To be fair, the last time he offered us food, it blew up in our face. Not this character, but the player.
Didn't he also? Was it TNT that he threw out? Or what was it that he threw at the birds that killed everybody?
He threw a stink pie once. I remember that. And
I
sure,
threw
No,
it
Sai
at-
threw TNT.
It was
Outside.
TNT. Okay. I wasn't sure if it was food or not.
The bandits got flaming Cheetos.
That's what it was. That's what it was. It was the fireballs. Well,
Someone was
that's good.
singing. I
fireball.
think they got cut off.
Fireball esque. Just a delayed fireball esque.
I'll just get myself buy 5 rations just then. Don't want to keep always eating good berries. Gotta mix it up once in a while.
All right, that's 5 silver times whatever. 8.
25.
Yeah, 5. Yeah, so yeah, 25. So 2 iridium, 5 steels.
Hand that over.
Hands you a bag of jerky. You know, if you guys weren't so far behind, it'd be a funny bag of jerky.
What do you
Oh,
mean
what?
behind?
I'm good. I'm ready to go.
Oh, we have dark vision, right?
I think we're all got glasses of some sorts.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh. Nope. I want no part of that.
Too late.
I told you. No, I told him. I told you guys you're too early. You're too early for that.
Mm-mm.
It's a trap.
I don't want no part of that. I stayed away. Vondar stayed away. Nope.
More jerky for us.
Can I ask if they have a? I doubt I have enough for this. Is it? Can I ask and see if they have a cloak of displacement?
We don't have anything above common.
Oh, okay. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, he just said that there was a rush on everything. The only thing they have is common items right now.
Yeah. I forgot about that. Damn it.
Well, you know, when a epic level archduke decides to level a city, it's kind of all hands on deck.
Yeah.
What
Who used
city?
this stuff?
Let's see. That's a good question. Let me pull up the map real quick. A convenient city. Vesterberg.
Oh, is that? Sounds like a swamp.
Belongs to Shrek.
What are you doing in my swamp? No, it's not in a swamp. If you would like, you have a map you can look at, and I will tell you where it is.
Yeah, I'll check the
Otherwise,
map.
otherwise, none of you have had any association with this city. Vesterberg is that dwarven city that no one goes to that's next to Watertown.
Oh, that's a dwarven city?
Yes.
Oh shit! I thought it was a temple.
No, it's a dwarven city. Again, no one has ever gone to it or had any association to it, so I've just not done anything with it. So,
Oh, now
a
we can.
convenient destruction.
Yeah, there was a couple places that shit was gonna get changed.
Oh well.
Anything else you need or you require from the guild today?
What's your handler's name again?
Leothar Bravenhold.
Do you know Leothar Bravenhold?
I know of him.
Do you know if he's within the city currently? We're trying to reach him
No.
all day.
He just said that an archduke went and leveled a city, so all hands on deck. So he's probably there trying to fend off the archduke.
That makes sense.
God, I love this group sometimes.
That makes sense. But heaven forbid someone tells me I need their heads.
Hey, I was
They
thinking.
said nothing about needing heads. They just said 20 iridium a head, which is an expression.
Hey, I believe tunes are very literal.
They are.
And to be fair, how can you confirm a head without the head?
I don't know, cut off their ear.
Which is attached to the head.
Yeah, but
Maybe
you
2
need the
ears.
whole
Listen
head.
good. Sorry for going the extra mile.
Only a serial killer would think that was the extra mile.
Brittany,
You're not making your case any better.
So do we just go to the dungeon without him then?
Do you know where the dungeon is?
Yeah, we just start walking in a random direction.
Where's the dungeon for that the Semper trial thing?
I mean, we could go do like a different quest and wait for him to come back, since we
Yeah,
have
go
no
back.
idea where this guy is.
Give us
Or
a
where the dungeon is.
give us a 1-2 of our new powers
Yeah.
before we go. Oh crap! I can't do that.
Yes, exactly.
We are in
Alright.
kind of a race to be emperor.
It's not really a
Right.
race.
It's more of a marathon.
That would be correct. Okay, so technically it's a race, but it's not a sprint. It's not the first group to complete it. It's just the first group to prove themselves worthy of it.
And we do the extra mile by bringing the heads.
No, you okay? Yes, you are. You have done the extra mile. You have now put yourselves on a watch list.
Yes. Watch.
Now they're
Watch this.
keeping a close eye on the new emperors.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, any active quests for the Adventurers Guild? There's nearby.
Stop the Archduke Redmead. I'm just kidding. You guys are way too low rank for
Like-
that.
I'd say like E rank.
Is there anything lower?
Lower than what?
E rank.
Unfortunately, chaps, no. I hate to break this to you, but there's nothing lower than C rank.
I don't think we're gonna
What?
be doing
What
that.
was that? A Z?
C.
Charlie?
C as in
C.
cat.
Oh, C would be.
C is in gato.
Cupcake. Or cupcake.
Or calcium.
Or cup.
What is it?
Slay a horde of fae.
Casserole.
Oh, yeah.
Defeat a horde of fae?
Mm-hmm.
Is that possible for level 4s?
A fucking player wants to kill them all. Character is like, I don't know.
I don't know what phase. I don't know what phase, but players like we're killing everything.
Is there a type of fae or just fae?
Give me a second.
We're feeling spicy, guys.
I'm willing to test this.
In fact, it's not a C rank at all. It's a special quest.
Oh, damn.
It's getting even better.
When in doubt, let's do it.
Why is it allowing anybody to do it?
Because they've
'Cause
been
they
such
want
a
it done.
nuisance. Yeah, they're called Dead Bark Dryads.
Dead bark dryads.
Well,
Fun.
well, is it just like a relocation?
No, you gotta kill them. They have been killing, passing travelers.
Were they all bandits?
No. Mostly lost children.
Oh, shit.
Why is there so many lost children on the roads?
It's not on the road.
Lord.
Not on the road.
They're in a town?
They're in a forest.
And it's a horde of them too.
We've traveled a long ways, right? In several different directions. Have we ever seen a fucking forest?
No,
Mm-mm.
we've been
We
mostly
saw some
within-
trees that one time.
Well, okay, technically you did. When you went to the marshes, there were mangroves, but not a lot.
And there was a lot of death down there, and tiny hydras.
Mm-hmm.
Lauren, you know anything about dryads?
Would I? No.
Make a nature check.
That's a good check.
Neutral creatures tend to be not for or against anybody, really. They're mainly just protectors of the forest or forests, bound to trees, and capable of nature type magic. You have never heard of a dead bark dryad, though.
I'll tell that to the group.
This is one way to prove our worth.
You want to see if there's something easier at the Hunters Guild, or
This is like a special quest, so is like only one of these out at a time, or is like anyone can take it,
Anyone can take it for a special quest.
and there's no penalty. Like we can take it and not do it.
Yep.
Might as well take it and go to the Hunters Guild and see what they got.
Aren't we at the Hunters Guild?
No, that's the Adventure Guild.
They all
Actually,
have
yeah,
guild in their name.
this one.
What'd you say, Oni?
And I was like, they all have guild in their name. It's gets mixed up sometimes.
Yeah. I'll sign out for this thing, or whatever I
Same.
gotta do.
Good luck.
Good luck storming the castle.
All right,
You're
was
gonna
all
die.
I was like all good until I got that part on the way out the door.
No, because on the out the door, it gets even better. As you took the quest and signed the paperwork, you noticed him preparing a bunch of notifications of death certificates. And then, as you're leaving, you hear, "Good luck!"
Oh, that's a red flag right there. Red flag.
Uh,
I would also add on, Roran, you would know you guys could handle dryads, but dryads.
Ron, are they immune to charms?
I don't know anything about the specific type of dryad, so I can't speak to that.
Regular dryads? No. So what you do know is regular dryads are not. These might be, though.
I was thinking maybe we can take a few of them to join our side. I can't say with if you don't know. So, Hunters Guild.
Yeah.
As you're about to walk through the door, you run face first, Valva, into a construct that seems too jittery for a construct.
Oh, my fucking nose!
Sorry, sir. How you doing? How you doing? Excuse me, let me look at the door for you.
How tall is
You
this
know,
thing?
he's probably like 6'5".
Okay, you're way taller than me. I look up.
Tall, kind of thin for a robot.
What are you?
Oh, I mean, I'm a maid, sir. Please excuse me. And he opens the door.
Did you say maid? Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Maid.
Oh,
Yeah, but
got
yes,
you.
I was maid also. Yes, and that's correct.
Don't ever look at crystals. Your head will explode.
Your head will explode, sir. What does that mean? I don't understand. Don't look at Chris. I
We
don't
gave
get
crystals to a warforger before, and his head blew up.
Yeah. They weren't coffee grounds, where they weren't like nice coffee crystals or anything. That's the problem. That's the problem. You need to give me coffee. Have you guys had some coffee this morning? Anybody? You know, you need some coffee. You guys look like you need some coffee. Come on, please step inside. Everybody, please.
You got a nice Brazilian
Um,
roast? Dark?
Actually, I only have right now. I only have what they have here in the Black City, which is not the best stuff ever, really. You really want to go to places like anywhere but here for coffee. Seems like the people with money really can just buy it all, and you just don't have any anymore. So it's everything that's right here. But I got some coffee. I got some decent a dark roast, but it'll take a minute for me to get going. Or I can just pull straight from this alchemy jug, which has coffee in it.
Do you have cups?
He will go into
I pull out a
his.
cup.
I'm about to
Not
say
his.
he goes into his bag of holding. Will pull out like a tray and just start putting like 6 cups or how many ever cups of people are here on a tray. Pull out his alchemy jug and whisper, whatever the secret code is for coffee for him. I'll figure that out. And then he kind of just
Cream sugar?
pours a cup. Um, Actually,
Is it Java?
no.
Java.
But it is actually. I would say yeah. It's. I would say he likes. I would say he would prefer his coffee with cream and sugar, and so it would actually come out already cream and sugared.
I sip it.
He's like his eyes are wide, like open, like it tastes good. You know, it's to your liking. Kind of just
I'm,
staring.
I'm
Is it
picturing
actually
like
good coffee?
Yeah, it's from
picturing-
it truly is from an alchemy jug, so it's probably it's a magic item. Probably produces decent coffee.
I'm like picturing Fry from like Futurama when he had like the 100 cups right now is what you're
Yeah.
going for.
Ooh,
No,
actually,
it's the stabby robot.
Oh
Stab, you
God,
shake
yeah.
so much.
Oh,
I
He
should
just
be
walks around. He's like, I'm gonna clamp him.
Can my alchemy jug just do like different kinds of freaking coffee and then hot
Sure.
water? Okay, I'm
Yeah.
gonna change. Oh my. Okay, cool.
Because there is an uncommon item that just produces coffee.
I
Is there?
Yeah.
think there is.
Well,
Mhm.
the alchemy jug is uncommon item and it produces. Look at the list of
Okay,
shit I
it's a
just.
common item then.
Okay,
Very well.
I think this
So
is an
yeah.
uncommon item.
I like your application. Follow us.
Hey, are you on a quest?
I just hired him. He's a professional coffee maker.
Are you on a quest?
To me, I'm on a quest. No, I'm not on a quest. I'm actually looking for a Leonid gentleman. Hey, look. The last group I was with didn't like the coffee I produced, I guess, or something, or maybe they just died um, from other causes.
Not
I
the
can't.
coffee.
I don't know. I'm not sure. Things were weird, and I was told to go and find the group. They said I would know them from
Oh
the
well, you can stay
color.
with us until you find
I
the
believe
group.
you are the one that they were pointing me to, the colorful one here with all the wow, I could really use some
Look at
coffee.
that smile right there.
But I'm not sure. It might be you guys. You guys going somewhere? Or maybe I just follow you anyway.
Yeah. We're going to the Hunters Guild to see if we can get a quest until we can go to a dungeon.
I thought I was holding the door open here for you for the Hunters Guild.
I might tell you, follow. Come on. We're in the Adventurers Guild.
Oh, you ran into me leaving the event. Oh,
Did we run into them? All right, yeah. All right.
I read this wrong.
I read the scene wrong. It says right here on the part of my script that I was holding the door at the Hunters Guild.
I read the script. How did you get this? It's a better divination wizard than our own. Oni sucks.
I wish
I'm
I
not
was
a wizard.
but I can work in that way to try.
Yes. So
What makes you think I'm a wizard?
we're going to the Hunters Guild. We were at the Adventures Guild, and we got a great quest to kill some dead bark dryads. Do you know what they are? As we're walking and talking.
Did you
I
say
heard-
dead? What was that again?
Dead bark dryads. I heard they hate coffee.
That can't be true. Dead bark is kind of
Oh,
pretty
they
much what.
absolutely hate it, and all coffee drinkers. They
Really?
had their entire life, trying to hunt coffee drinkers.
It's foolish. You guys should not drink coffee before you go. Or they
mean-
might smell it on your breath.
You
I
want
was
to
in
hunt
the
again?
same spot you were, but I didn't hear that.
No.
I
no.
guess you weren't listening.
And I'm sorry. By the way, my name is Thwapik Grimes. Serial number ID 10T. So you laugh. What is so funny?
Nothing whatsoever.
You laughed like a
Do we-
joke was told to you that
Do we
Like-
call you Kofik or do we call you Grinds?
Hoffick? Oh, you can call me whatever you want. Grimes, is what most people called me. That was like a name that stuck onto me by the last group I was with because I have a French press and I take time in the morning with the coffee. I make my fellow travelers and it's the good stuff. I spend a lot of money that I would normally spend on my own food for them, and it's ooh, I really need some coffee.
You literally have coffee in your hands.
I know. It's horrible. Like he's got no mouth. He's been talking. It's kind of just coming out of his head. I don't know if you can see the beautiful picture that was created by whatever the name of that program is. Yeah, minimal. He's like minimal clothing. Like that. I like that little freaking cloak he's wearing, pretty much. Yeah, he's still holding the like the coffee on the tray. If anybody hasn't drank it.
I drank it.
People don't like it when I touch their stuff, so if you want to pour it into my cup.
Oh, sorry. If that's a problem with you, yes, no problem. Yeah, pour it into your cup.
Oh yeah, be careful with him. If you
drink
let him touch you too long, you might become a cartoon character like him.
Never heard of one. Why haven't you murdered the little fellow and just got it over with and just not worry about it?
He died once. He came back. we got my shirt.
Oni's, he grows on you.
You grow on me? Oh shit! I had funguses once. They grew in my shoulder. Turned out they made great fucking coffee. It was the most amazing thing. I didn't realize there was dirt and all this stuff and jammed in my shoulder. It was awesome. Did you know you can make coffee from mushrooms?
You have taste. You have taste buds.
Are
Oh,
you
yes.
mocking me, little one? Are you just coming at me? Like, do you see a mouth
he's-
on this body at all?
And how do you know it tastes great? I want to know.
I am liking him.
There's just things. Look, I'm good at something. Coffee is what it is.
Yes, Oni.
I'm just kind of curious if he had taste buds, if he knew it tastes great.
Why are you being so racist? Shame on you.
Because my race is better than everybody else's.
It's okay, Munchkin. Hunters Guild.
You enter the Hunters Guild. There is a giant wanted poster for Archduke Redmane.
What's the prize?
Very sad he got mind controlled.
Uh, 2.4 million.
Val, if you did that, you could almost pay off your debt.
No. That would probably at best pay for half of it. The conversion rate and all.
Yeah, and then you'd be able to buy potions again.
I was able to buy potions now.
No, I think he means the other debt.
Oh, that debt. That's not a debt. That's a abuse of power. That's what it is.
You think you'd learn? Oh, coffee. Grinds. I
Remember
never
that
did
time?
say that they call me Sai.
Remember that time his amount owed
He'll
doubled?
he probably kind of looks at you and just like listening to having everybody said like they don't touch you and stuff. You almost see him try to like almost start to put out his hand, but he doesn't. Like he's about to shake your hand. Ah, again, the name is
The
Grimes.
side
I guess
shaky.
that's where
Gotcha.
that's where we're going.
You were saying, Archie.
So do you remember that time when his penguin debt doubled? This is kind of like that time.
You guys have penguin debt doubling? What?
He does. I point to him.
I don't know what the penguin is.
Oh, you know.
I don't know what the penguin is. What is
Sorry.
this penguin?
Prinny.
Sorry, do you see a Prinny?
I do.
I don't.
I see it in your eyes always. They'll never change.
Oh, just because you're jealous of my eyes, don't try to accuse me of being Prinny.
I look to say, I think he needs color.
I'm looking at the quest board.
I'll yell out, Sai, he needs color.
It looked like art. Sorry, what's your name again? You're just not important enough to remember.
That's true.
Oh, that reminds me. Roll me a D100.
Oh right.
Valva.
I did forget that. I was acting out like that was like. Oh, 4.
On a D100? Dang.
Better than 1. Hopefully.
One would think.
This should be fun.
Oh, so literally, you just again not changing at all.
Seriously? Wow.
No, I'll point. Hang on, you'll see. I changed the text to your current day.
Oh.
All right.
Which it didn't change.
Oh God.
Anyway.
Good names. Give me one more of that coffee. It was delicious.
I don't know if anybody, if you guys didn't all drink it, there's probably still some on the tray. If not, I'll pour some more from the jug.
You know how to make cappuccino.
Dude, I'm sitting here thinking about fucking
Espresso.
different kind of coffees.
Iced coffee.
I already had the iced coffee. I have dark roast. I have Kona,
Americano.
cappuccino. I don't have that much space, and then we
I
had
don't know
an
how much of a coffee.
espresso.
Oh, I remember.
The cappuccino, I like espresso.
How about Americano?
Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to find that one. What is the animal poop coffee?
Yeah. Bat guano.
Capuchin.
Oh. The most expensive coffee in the world sort of thing.
Kopilauki.
Yeah, that one.
Copilo.
Yeah.
How
Have
about avocado?
one cup, but that one's gonna be one cup. Then it only produces at once a week. Make sure I do that.
Isn't there a coffee that has near fatal levels of caffeine in it? I
I
feel
would
like.
not doubt it.
I think it might have been related to red eye.
Sai, there is a bounty on the board that you think you might be able to do.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Grab it.
How about Irish coffee? You got any Irish?
That is, I never even thought about that, dude. That is awesome. Because there's alcohol on here, and I didn't even think about that one. So this will be 1 cup per week.
Guys, I don't think people like nature this week.
Why? What happened this time?
Well, we got a quest to kill dryads at the other place, and this one right here says to kill bloom hydras. So people over there don't like
Is
dryads,
it a
which is a
similar
plant.
area?
This is, I don't know. Does it say?
Yes, they're both in the
It's
southeast.
a 2-for-1.
Where is this area?
In the
Point.
southeast.
In the wrong direction.
South, southeast. Said.
Nope, I just said southeast.
So, like the Druids' Bane marches?
That's south.
East, southwest. I don't know my directions.
South and towards the dwarfs.
Yes.
I got
Could
iced
we get
coffee,
some-
boiling hot water, honey, dark roast, Kona coffee, cappuccino, espresso, Irish coffee, and
How about long
coconut.
black?
Nope, I'm full, man. I only have so many spaces, and I just used them.
Cuban espresso.
We have a regular espresso. I can call it Cuban.
Chocolate.
Cafe a latte.
That's horrible. Stay away from me.
Oh, right.
Cappuccino macchiato.
There we go. So there we
Cafe
go.
mocha.
These are-
Cortado.
Those are your list of available.
Affogato. I just googled
Uh,
type of
uh,
coffees. I don't know any of these are.
I probably have to change how much gallons. That's way too many gallons of espresso and stuff. So
That's not good for the heart.
What
You
were
were
you
gonna
saying,
say-
Gray?
It's,
Do you know anything about these blossom what? What of?
Hydras.
Hydras.
uh, not sure. If they're in the same area, it may be some sort of Feywild incursion.
Is that a bad thing?
Incursion.
An incursion of fun could happen. You don't know.
Things from the Feywild aren't necessarily evil. Don't even lean towards good or evil, but very chaotic.
So are we accepting this, the Blossom? If we might risk walking into the Dryads.
Does it say whether these bloom hydras are fey?
No, they are plants.
Do we have to kill them or just move them?
Hunter's Guild, it's always kill.
Does it?
Because it's a payout per head.
It still says that?
Yes.
Oh, and the Hydras, don't they regrow their heads?
I wonder.
We're gonna be rich.
I say we take the Boom Hydra quest.
All right, sounds good to me. But we gotta be careful when we're there. With the Dryads about. I don't know. I'm going to their sex. One dudes.
So we will. Is this like hydras? It's just a recurring thing, and it's paying per head.
Not recurring, but you can pay. You can obviously turn it in more than once.
So I'm gonna go up there and I'm gonna say, well, hi. Didn't do so good last time.
There's no one at the counter.
Oh. Yeah,
You
I'm just
place
talking
is
to no one.
open.
Yeah, the door's open, so someone obviously came in, but there's no one at the counter. In fact, aside, as you go to look at over and start talking, you realize there's no one there. You look over the counter. The construct's body is still there.
Is the head that we try to attach to it still there?
Yes. And it's starting to smell.
It's been there for 2 weeks.
Apparently.
God.
2 weeks. 2 weeks and a day.
Oh wait, 2 weeks. That reminds me, I have to do my thing.
That's horrible.
And while you contemplate this is where we're going to end for tonight.
They just left him there.
They never checked the construct rules. What the hell happened? Thanks for a session.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody, for coming out to stream today. If you enjoyed our content, please feel free to drop us a follow. We would really appreciate the support. And tune in Mondays and Wednesdays for our D&D content. Want to keep up with the events and extra streams? Please check out our Facebook and Twitter to keep up to date on the schedule releases and updates for the streams, including extra streams that we may not have on schedule. And if you would like to see previous content that we've done, check us out on YouTube at Epitaph of Creation. Thank you so much for coming out today, and have a good night, everybody.